Title: The Phoenix and the Stoic, Rising from Failure with Egyptian Fire and Greek Resilience. Welcome to a journey that blends the mythic fire of the ancient Egyptian phoenix with the discipline of Stoic philosophy. In the next 15 to 20 minutes, you will discover how to rise again after failure, harnessing the heat of your trials and the calm of your inner mind. If you are ready to ignite change, then let's begin. Chapter 1: Ember of Failure, the Egyptian Rebirth. Ancient Egypt revered the Bennu bird, a divine harbinger of rebirth, whose wings resembled the sun's rising light. In myths, the Bennu would set itself aflame and be reborn from its ashes, symbolizing renewal. When the Egyptian king Tutankhamun's father died, the young pharaoh faced a crisis of succession. Instead of mourning, he embraced the Bennu's spirit. He consolidated his authority, rebuilt temples, and led his people to prosperity, emerging from the ashes of uncertainty stronger than before. The lesson for today is that failure is not an end but a catalyst for regeneration. When we let the flame of hardship touch our core, we can use that heat to kindle new purpose. Take a recent business setback. Perhaps a product launch missed its target. Instead of dissolving, reflect. What new market niche can you explore? What skills did your attempt reveal as lacking? Use this truth like the Bennu. Burn the old, ignite the new. To apply this now, write down the one negative event that most challenged you this week. In the next line, state the single insight that it brought you. Let that insight be the ember that will fuel your next action. Conclusion: like the Egyptian phoenix, failure is merely a prelude to a stronger existence. Keep the ashes in mind, not the disappointment. Call to action. If you found meaning in this story, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow for more wisdom on turning setbacks into strengths. Reflective question: what ashes of your past failures have you yet to burn so you can rise? Chapter 2: The Shield of Resilience, Stoic Warrior. In ancient Greece, the tale of Ares and Athena over the city's fate illustrates a classic Stoic lesson. Athena, symbolizing strategy and wisdom, proposed a disciplined defense plan. Ares, brimming with confidence, dismissed it, only to lose the war when unprepared. The Greek city learned that emotions can cloud judgment, and that resilience comes from disciplined preparation. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and philosopher, recorded in Meditations that adversities are not obstacles but training grounds. He reminds us that we control only our reaction to events. Just as Ares lost because he allowed hubris to override prudence, many fail in business when they let ego dictate. By adopting a Stoic shield, an inner calm that filters out noise, we respond to trials with clarity. Take a recent criticism at work. Instead of letting it bruise your self-esteem, view it as data. Ask yourself, what truth can I extract? What part of my approach can I improve? By reframing the critique, you preserve your mental armor and strengthen your strategy. Conclusion: the Stoic warrior teaches that our greatest weapon is not might, but a mind rooted in discipline, ready to adapt and persevere. Call to action: if you resonate with Stoic resilience, hit like, share, and subscribe. Follow for ongoing journeys of calm in chaos. Reflective question: how often do you let emotion dictate your next step after a setback? Chapter 3: The Dance of Fire and Calm, Balancing Energy. Imagine a Greek philosopher standing at the foot of Mount Olympus, breathing in the cool wind and feeling the mountain's heat seep into his bones. He balances both forces, embodying the equilibrium that allows a hero to soar. This equilibrium mirrors the ancient Chinese concept of yin and yang, where fire and coolness coexist to create harmony. In our lives, the fire is ambition, passion, and the urgency to achieve. The calm is reflection, patience, and measured deliberation. When we drown in passion, we lose focus. When we overemphasize calm, we stagnate. The key is to dance, alternating between these energies. When you face a deadline, start with a burst of energy to outline the task. Then, pause to breathe and assess progress. Use the calm to refine strategies. This dynamic rhythm will increase both productivity and clarity. Conclusion: by mastering the dance between fire and calm, you unlock sustained momentum and strategic insight, turning every challenge into an opportunity for balanced growth. Call to action: if this dance resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow to explore more ancient rhythms of modern living. Reflective question: What moments in your daily routine can you transform into a balanced dance of fire and calm? Chapter 4: The Path to the Rising, Practical Steps. Legends tell of the Olympic torch, carried from Greece to the stadium, a physical link between past triumphs and present heroes. In the same spirit, you can craft a personal torch to guide you through setbacks. Here are 3 actionable steps. 1. Identify core values. Like Greek gods who represented distinct virtues, write down 5 values that guide your decisions. These will be your compass when faced with uncertainty. 2. Create a reflection ritual at the end of each day. Spend 10 minutes writing a brief log. What went well? What did I control? What did I not? This mirrors the Stoic practice of nightly review. 3. Build a support circle. Gather mentors, peers, or loved ones who champion your growth. Their voices serve as the Egyptian fire that fuels motivation and the Greek shield of critique. Apply these steps to a current challenge, for instance, a stalled project. Start by listing its alignment with your values, control. Note your daily reflections on progress. Then, share your plan with a mentor, allowing their insight to ignite progress. Conclusion: the pathway from failure to rebirth demands intention, discipline, and community, ingredients that have led heroes of antiquity to glory. Call to action: if you're ready to light your personal torch, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for ongoing guidance on mastering the journey. Reflective question: which of the 3 practical steps will you adopt first to start your rebirth today? Chapter 5: The Phoenix Within, Embodying the New Self. The Egyptian phoenix is not a creature of the earth, but of renewal, rising with renewed vigor each time it burns. Coupled with the Stoics' resilient mindset, the phoenix becomes a living metaphor. As you practice burning one's past and rising with lessons learned, you embody the phoenix within, a self that is unshaken by failure and illuminated by wisdom. This culmination is not a destination, but a continuous process. Each setback offers a chance to rise anew. With Stoic clarity, you navigate the fire of adversity. With Egyptian fire, you reforge. And with Greek resilience, you persist until the new self conquers the horizon. Conclusion: your rebirth is an ongoing myth. Every fallen ember is a story to be rewritten, every scar a testament of resilience. Call to action: if this vision of the phoenix within inspires you, please like, share, and subscribe. Join our community of modern-day mythical warriors who rise from ashes to achieve greatness. Reflective question: when you think of failure, do you see it as a death or as a chrysalis ready to transform into a higher version of yourself? Philosophy Spotlight: Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy rooted in the idea that while we cannot control external events, we can control our perceptions and reactions. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and philosopher, exemplified this through his disciplined reflections in Meditations. He taught that adversity is an opportunity to strengthen character rather than a threat. 3 key lessons for contemporary success drawn from Stoicism are: 1. The dichotomy of control: separate what you can influence from what you cannot. Focus your energy only on aspects you can change. This reduces anxiety and improves productivity. 2. Cultivating inner virtue: embrace virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These guide your decisions even when external rewards or outcomes are uncertain. 3. Daily reflection, praxis: dedicate minutes each day to self-review. Assess mistakes without harsh self-judgment, learn and adjust. This practice sharpens decision-making and fosters growth. In the context of rising from failure, Stoicism equips us to view setbacks as data, to respond with calm, and to integrate lessons into our future actions. The Egyptian phoenix's rebirth is the external manifestation of this internal resilience. Final thought: you hold both the Egyptian fire of renewal and the Greek armor of resilience within. Let them rise in tandem, guiding you to become an ever-evolving phoenix, ever resilient, ever purposeful. If you found value in this story, please like, share, and subscribe to continue discovering how timeless wisdom can illuminate your modern path. Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay steadfast, stay reborn, and let your inner phoenix soar.